Hello, my little deviants, and welcome to Let's Play The Hollow. I'm Mr. Ticky, aka Dad by some people's standards. Been a little bummed out lately, been trying to make a video, produce like an actual review episode, but I'm thinking I haven't seen anybody in a while, so I dug up something to Let's Play. Been a little depressed today, so hey, let's have some fun. So I found this game on itch.io. It's called The Hollow. I don't know anything about it. It just looked a little interesting to me, and I thought, what the hey, let's all dive right in and check it out. So let's see what we got here. New game. Clicky clicky. I'm in a horrible position, by the way. I'm sitting on a gigantic chair. Plus, I'm just getting over a cold. You'll have to excuse my voice and any coughing. I'm really sorry. As my queen commands, here now is the story in its entirety. It began not long ago, not far from here, in a small cottage at the edge of the woods. There lived in this cottage a huntsman with his wife, Celeste, and together they had a beautiful daughter by the name of Molly. She's cute. For a time, they were happy. Until the fateful day Celeste became gravely ill and never recovered. Sounds like a Disney movie already. It was a tragic loss. The huntsman and his daughter grew distant, neither weeping, neither mourning. That's not how you deal with things. And then one day... Father, I'm going out to play. Oh, I guess this is fitting. I'm supposed to be a dad. Say nothing. Where are you going? And whatever you want. Well, I want to know where you're going. To look for rabbits in the brush by the trees. Yeah, be back before sundown. And off she went to play. The huntsman, busy with numerous tasks around the home, paid little heed to the sun creeping across the sky. That sounds like me. Dusk arrived when he realized Molly had not returned. Go looking for her, dingus! With his trusty hunting knife at his belt and bow across his back, he set off to look for Molly by the forest's edge. When he arrived at the edge of the woods, he found no sign of her. Peer through the line of trees, search the brush, investigate the creek. She said she was going to the brush. Logically, I would look there first. Although there was evidence that she had played here, there was no clue as to where she might have gone. I like the art style of the game. Should we go to the creek or peer through the line of trees? I have no idea how long this game is, by the way. I don't know if it's going to be a series or a one-off playthrough. If it's a series, maybe I'll leave some choices to you guys. Investigate the creek or peer through the line of trees. Well, let's see if we can see anything through the trees. Use my keen huntsman instincts. The forest was forbidden to enter. Where do you hunt? But there were always rumors of strange creatures emerging to visit hapless travelers. Oh, you didn't explain that at first. I wouldn't have let her go out and look for rabbits near the forbidden forest where strange creatures emerge. That is stupid. Molly would have known better than to go wandering into the woods. Or so the huntsman wanted to believe. Hey, over here! Search for the sound of the voice. The call had come from a small outcropping of rocks. Oddly, no one seemed to be present. Down here, in the mud. Look down. Oh boy. There, in the mud at his feet, lay Molly's little gesture doll. Oh, a possessed toy. Wonderful. It was a ragged old thing Celeste had found one year and given it to Molly. The girl and the doll were rarely seen apart, so to find it here was somewhat alarming. Ah, okay. Sorry, I was getting a rainbow wheel. I'm so glad you found me. I was afraid some vermin might take me away to its burrow. And then what would you do? Where's Molly? You can talk. Have I lost my mind? Well, I'm gonna cut to the heart of the matter. Where's my daughter? Ah, that's the right question. Of course it is. I'm afraid it's bad news. We were playing when she heard a lullaby from the woods. Oh, goody goody gumdrop. It was the same lullaby our dear departed Celeste used to sing her before sending her to the dream realm. I'm going after her. Who was singing it, or what should we do? Well, I don't need to know who was singing it. You go in after her. The huntsman knew the dangers of these woods. By the king's decree, they had been made forbidden for all to enter. Screw the king! With his daughter lost in these woods, however, that meant nothing to him. The huntsman plunged forward into the darkness. I suppose you might say this is where our story really begins. Indeed. Interesting, it's more like a choose-your-own-adventure. I don't know how much those choices would have affected anything. I wonder if it would have changed any of the scenarios whatsoever. Okay, this is the hunt. Voice. Well now, what have we here? Oh. Oh. He's smiling. He looks friendly. I shall introduce myself, for that is the polite thing to do, and say, I am the huntsman, who are you? Well now, your voice is full of bravery and courage. That's good, you're going to need it. I see eyes in the tree. And this looks like a fawn who has a severe case of dad bod. You need to give your eyes a moment to adjust to the darkness. You're obviously not from around here. The name Slaw? like coleslaw? I hate coleslaw. And this here's my part of the woods. What's a huntsman like you doing here? Didn't you know you humans ain't allowed in here? Get out of my way, I'm looking for my daughter. Let's not be a jerk to the gigantic dad bod fawn. Your daughter? Oh, you mean that little girl what came through here before dusk. My daughter, you've seen her? Yeah, and I'll give you this one for free. See that tree hollow over there? Oh, the one with the demonic eyes. It's through there she went if you want to find her. You'd best hurry on through. Although the huntsman had met few satyrs in his life, he knew to be wary of them. Satyrs, I've heard them called that before. Why would you help me? Because between you and me, having a human huntsman in my woods makes me nervous, never knowing you might try to cut open a wolf or kill a river spirit. I have been known to do that from time to time. The quicker I send you after your daughter, the better for me and mine. So, off you go then. Shoo shoo. Yeah. Keeping a hand near his hunting knife in case the satyr tried anything. The satyr? I don't know. The huntsman approached the tree hollow. It seemed to grow bigger as he got near, becoming big enough for a grown man to clamber through, which is precisely what he did. I didn't know I'd be reading to you guys. Oh boy. And climbed out in another part of the forest. Molly's doll. Be careful. That satyr works for the Hollow Queen. She's powerful around these parts. Who's the Hollow Queen? You thought these are good questions. Let's see if we can get little background here. You thought to warn me now? It seemed inappropriate to speak up in front of the satyr. He might have taken me for a valuable trinket and tried to steal me. I'm sorry, excuse me. Who's the Hollow Queen? Tall, dark, and spoopy. Some say she covets human emotions because she can't have any of her own. You covet human emotions. Does that mean she's trying to take them? Or she's just jealous? I wasn't left with much choice. But an eye. True, I'd help you if I knew more about these woods, but I'm just a doll. A possessed doll with really creepy button eye, horns, and stump legs. Thank you very much. Head full of stuffing. Continue forward. The smell of a nearby campfire drew the huntsman's attention. In a small clearing among the trees, he spotted a man equipped, not unlike himself, another hunter. Wow, he is oddly proportioned. Hello there! How strange to see another human in these woods. You're the second one I've seen today. Was the other a little girl? Indeed she was. She was in the company of a very spooky lady. However, so I took pains not to reveal myself. These are not safe woods. Well, where did they go? And here, the hunter hesitated. Well, I suppose I could tell you, but I imagine you'd then be on your way. And then, would we ever know? Know what? Why, who's the better hunter between the two of us, of course. I am not going to get in a peeing contest with some dude with a gigantic bow and a tiny head. I don't have time. My daughter's missing. A worrying gleam appeared in the hunter's eye. Here is what I propose. There is a basilisk that roams these woods. Whomever twixt the two of us can track it and kill it first wins. If you win, I'll send you on the trail of the girl and her spooky escort. If I win, you must give me your bow and your knife and return home and tell all that you meet that I am the greatest hunter this land has known. I'll just tell everybody the greatest hunter anybody's ever seen. You just tell me where to go. I don't care. You don't leave me with much choice. I only have one option to pick. Wunderbar! The hunter went about preparing his provisions, and the huntsman realized he had an opportunity. There, by the fire, unattended, was the hunter's bow. It would be effortless to sabotage it, and with the hunter's attention elsewhere, the huntsman had no doubt he could get away with it. An ethical question. Give the hunter tracking advice, give the hunter bad tracking advice, sabotage the hunter's equipment, or wish the hunter luck on his hunt. If I sabotage it and he catches on, he may not tell me what I need to know. If I try to give him bad advice, it's probably just going to make him mad. We're just going to wish him luck and hope this huntsman guy doesn't suck at his job. Oh, well, thank you, though I don't expect I'll need it. Well, good for you. The hunter gathered up his gear and smiled at the huntsman. May the best man win. And with that, the hunter disappeared. Although the huntsman was a skilled tracker, these woods were filled with confounding magics that thwarted his efforts. What he took for a group of fireflies turned out to be pixies, and the trees he marked would uproot themselves and change places when his back was turned. Screw you, nature. Then came a lilting voice from the bottom of a ridge. Peering over the edge of the ridge, the huntsman saw a peculiar sight. A creature covered in vines and leaves was stuck in a makeshift trap. Still unseen, the huntsman had the choice to get on with his hunt and leave the creature be, just as he could go down and help it, or fire off an arrow now and end it. Oh, jeez. Be careful, creatures in these woods are full of trickery. You never know which might suddenly betray you. Not to mention that every second we spend here is another second the other hunter ahead of us. Shoot it and move on, ignore the creature and carry on the hunt, or go down and free the creature from the trap. Well, 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 well. My character has no reason to be heartless yet. So we're going to go down and we're going to free the creature from the trap, and hopefully he'll be able to help us out. Well, my queen, you should have seen the hunter. Down that ridge he slid, much to the creature's surprise, and by approaching carefully, freed it from the trap. The creature, grateful, revealed itself to be a dryad. Ah, ooh la la. It's like a Super Saiyan tree. Brave huntsman, thank you for your aid. Had you not come upon me, I surely would have perished. The trees whisper to me that you hunt the basilisk. It is a dangerous and elusive creature. To reach it before your rival hunter claims it, follow the dry riverbed. Do not whisper. I am incapable of speech today. Do not listen to the whispering trees, for they will try to lead you astray. I understand the stakes are high in this contest of yours, but I would also ask this of you. Do not kill the basilisk. Its presence is all that keeps the great hunger beasts from claiming these woods as their hunting grounds. They are a much fiercer threat. Well, try to spare the basilisk if I can. The dryad, now freed, melted away into the trees, her laughter fading with the wind in the leaves. Okay. Sorry, excuse me. Growing used to the peculiarities, I picked a game with lots and lots of reading. The huntsman grew confident that he was on the right trail. Sure enough, as he followed the dry riverbed, he heard the trees whispering and cajoling. Following the dryad's advice, he ignored every foul, taunting word. As he pushed through the trees, he came upon a remarkable sight. There was the basilisk, and ready to pounce, but it had not yet noticed our huntsman. Savory creature. No. Its attention was on the rival hunter, who remained oblivious to its presence. The huntsman had little time to make a choice. Now this is an interesting conundrum. Alert the rival hunter to the basilisk. Scare away the basilisk. Shoot the basilisk first, or wait for the basilisk to wound the hunter. If this were really me, I would probably wait for it to wound him because I'm a horrible person. And this guy's screwing with me and he deserves to get hurt. If I alert him, he may kill the basilisk. I'm going to scare it. It will prove that I caught on to the basilisk first. Before he did, save it, prove me the better hunter, appease the dryad, and we'll move on. Hopefully. Let's see what happens. So we scared away. Had the situation not been so dire, I would have laughed to see the huntsman make such a loud and terrible ruckus. That's probably what I did. The basilisk, taken aback by this sudden cacophonous burst, I butcher the words, turned tail and slithered back into the woods, fast as lightning. I had him! You scared him away. He has our scent now. We'll never again find him. Then there is no contest. Suppose you are right. I saw the little girl and the spooky woman head yonder through those trees. The hunter pointed to a nearby copse, I thought it said corpse, of dark and foreboding trees. Best of luck on your hunt, friend. I don't think we will meet again. Good, you're a jerk. The huntsman, tired of these games and grateful to once more be on the trail of his daughter, thanked the hunter and gathered his things. He left without looking back. Following the trail given to him by the hunter, the huntsman found himself in a ring of thick trees with no obvious way forward. Well now, does our tracker need some help finding his way? Oh! Another satyr appeared before the huntsman. My queen would have recognized this one as Rudis, but the huntsman never did learn his name. After all, at this juncture, what is a man of the hunt such as yourself to do but follow the breadcrumbs laid before him, so to speak? You work for the Hollow Queen, don't you? We're all servants of the Hollow Queen. Even you, in your bumbling way, contribute to the workings of her will. Is she the one that took my daughter? To be entirely honest, I don't think take is the correct word. If your daughter is with her, then she must have gone of her own will. Do I demand to take me to her, or which way do I go? Which way do I go? I don't know which way to go. Take me to her. Do I start demanding things of people, or which way do I go? I went which way do I go? The forest is full of roads that lead nowhere, and back around and up and down until you lose yourself forever. Luckily for you, I happen to know which road you need to travel. What do you want me to do? There are trees here that are hollow. When in doubt, climb through to find your path. And if you cannot find a tree hollow, why, simply ask the nearest satyr for help. With that, the satyr stepped aside, revealing a tree hollow behind him. He gave a bow and a flourish, inviting the huntsman to step through. The tree hollow grew in size, drawing the huntsman in until he once again found himself in the darkness. Part 2. Forget Me. Alright, I think I'm going to end that here. So this seems to be like a choose your own adventure. I think I've been choosing pretty well so far. I think if I made some other choices, like if I shot the Dryad or shot the Basilisk after I told the Dryad I wouldn't do it, it would have screwed me up. But I think I'm doing alright so far. Maybe in the next chapter I'm going to make some jerky choices, change character a little bit. I don't know, we'll see. Well, that's all the time I have for now. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I know everybody says it. Like, share, subscribe. But more importantly, thank you for coming to our show. I have more reviews on the way. I've been working on a game for a while now. We recorded all the game footage. I've got a lot of it edited. We just need to shoot the live footage for the sketches. It's a really, really dumb game. I thought it was kind of hilarious. And it has some very weird... Nah, I'll just leave it at that. Anyway, thank you for watching. Thank you for joining me. Goodbye, my little deviants. And don't suck.
I like that there's people watching this in the background. Like, oh!
And from the live studio audience, it's time to table with